Welcome to Baltimore's inner heart. 70,000 plus at Bill M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Jacksonville sideline, there is their head coach. They sprang the big upset last week, knocking off the number 2 seed. See if they have any more magic left in store. His counterpart on the... They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Alpha, sit on! You are sit on! What?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case,
They'll begin here on the ground. They'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Tyson Campbell there to make the tackle.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Ready! Get shot! Sit on!
They'll stick with him again. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
and while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
49-yard line.
Real quick.
Lamar, good work from the pistol. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're trying to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A run now on 2nd down. Look at this right to the 20-yard line. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Shot! 180! 180! Nice shot!
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught! What a throw! Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create...
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Jackson trying to get his guys back to the line. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Jackson now on 2nd down, going up top and looking for Flowers.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Jackson up top again. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
To the right side here, pass is caught. That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big game there. It'll leave them just shy of the first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he will have the Ravens first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together.
Start on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right past the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They'll stay on the ground, and they'll be taken down just shy of the 30. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have the Ravens first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on third and inches. Now Jackson, this design run. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Going back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the pickup in second and 8.
From the 41, here's second and 8.
It's not. It's not. Hey, middle.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He's going to run it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Alpha, sit up. Sit up. Sit up. Hey, report.
They'll drop to throw. Going right. It's taken in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Jackson now. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Sit hot, hot. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.